Hello, my fellow comic book collectors. This is going to actually be a pretty cool haul. Basically, I saw this collection where this one vendor just happened to have a whole bunch of Wonder Woman on eBay, and he had them for fairly reasonable entry bids. So I figured what I'd do is just bid on everything that I needed for my Wonder Woman collection, and I bid on like about 24 books. And actually, I was kind of a little bit shocked when I saw the total. It was like $4,000 or something crazy because it's a lot of. It was all Golden Age Wonder Woman, and but I put the minimum bids. So and I was thinking, okay, there's no way I can win all of those, but I did win a lot of them. So I won, I think, about 13 books or 14 books, and I'll show you them here in this unboxing. So this is the package. It arrived today. It was still a pretty pricey book thing because I actually won some of the earlier issues. You'll see that. And I won some of the rare ones as well. So my low bids actually ended up getting me a bunch of really cool Wonder Woman. And I'm getting pretty close to getting the complete Wonder Woman collection, at least the first series of Wonder Woman. So with all that being said, let's get into the books and I'll show you what they look like. Okay. Oh wow, they are sent really odd. This is the weirdest way. They were sent like this, individually packaged in these like envelopes. This is very strange. I've never seen this before, where somebody's literally packaged each in a separate envelope. This is very weird. And here's the shipping notes. So I got all the shipping notes here. It's really strange. I have to open up each individually. So this will be a little surprising, maybe. I don't know. Okay, so let's open them up, I guess. It's very strange. I wish he didn't do this, actually. If he had just shipped them properly, it would have been nice. Oh, well. Okay, so actually inside of each of these little things, the comic is bagged and board. So they're in this extra protection. I don't really know why, but we get the first one. These are all Wonder Woman, so you're going to see a lot of Golden Age Wonder Woman. This is Wonder Woman number 58, and this is probably from the early 50s. So this is and it's pretty nice. I was sort of estimating when I looked at it online that it was around a 4.5. So this, you can see that's a pretty solid looking book. And just to give you a sense of, like, I actually looked up the numbers. So I have like my notes when I was kind of bidding on these things. So the fair market value for something like this is around this is 58. So it's around 275. I paid 200. So a little bit under that fair market value. And there's only 25 of these on the census. So quite rare book. So that's the first one. So the next one, these are very strange. It's just so strange to have to open these up individually like this. So let's open up the next one. Something feels like there's something extra on that one, but okay. Okay, so this one, he actually puts a grade on it. It's in really rough shape. This one I kind of figured was in a really rough shape. I graded it at a 1.5, which is probably pretty accurate. So it's pretty low grade. Yeah, so I thought it was a pretty rough one. This one, the fair market value is around $100. I paid about $100 for it. So I sort of got it for what it's worth. Actually, I paid a little bit less. I think I paid $90 for it. So a little bit less on this one. And this is the first appearance of Angleman. I don't know who Angleman is, but it's the first appearance of Angleman. And this is Wonder Woman number 70. Okay, so it's a low grade. I kind of knew that it was low grade. If it was in higher grade, it would be a little bit, obviously worth a lot more, but it's in pretty rough shape. most of his from this collection were not in low grade. They were usually around that 3 to 4 range. So that was just one of the ones that was not so good. But hey, I figured I put a low bid on it. I figured, hey, if I win, see what happens. Okay, so next one. Oh, this is a great one. I like this cover a lot. Okay, this is Wonder Woman 86. This is kind of one of the last of the Golden Age ones. This is fair market value on this was $170. I paid, again, $100 for this, or $99 to tell you the truth. And there's only 26 of these on the census, so it's pretty rare. And I figure it's about a 4.0 based on the what I see. I'm sort of basing it on that grade. So yeah, so you can see a lot of these ones where they were switching over from the golden to silver age, like sort of considered atomic age, have these big stamps. And these are pretty rare. As I said, there's only 26 of these on the census. So pretty rare book. Okay, so that's the next one. So strange having to open these up. Okay, I'm just going to complain about that every time. It's like, why? Okay, so let's see. Next one. Okay, so this is an earlier one. This is the earliest one from the collection. This is Wonder Woman number 13. And oh, he actually put a grade of G to VG, which is a 3.0. And what did I guess? I guessed it was a 2.5. So he's grading it a little higher than I am. But he might be right, actually. Looking at the spine, it's not as bad as I thought it was. So yeah, maybe it is a 3. So this one is pretty nice one altogether. Based on a 3 grade, it'd be worth around $450. I paid $350. So this was the most expensive in the collection because it is that early Wonder Woman. Believe it or not, this is actually the most common one that's graded from the ones that I bought. This one, a second most common actually. There's 53 of these on the census. So it's kind of interesting that the later ones are actually rarer than these early Wonder Woman. So this is pretty nice though to have an early Wonder Woman. This would be from like the early 40s. Probably like, I would guess, does it say? No, it doesn't say. I would guess like 43, 44, somewhere around there. Okay, so next one. Not too good at opening it. Okay. Okay, this is actually a really, really great one. I've bid on this one so many times on various auctions. It's not a high grade, but it is one that I've been chasing for a while. I just really like this whole. It kind of reminds me of the Wonder Woman TV series, the whole kind of like, detective kind of element to it. I don't know why. I just really like the cover. So this is Wonder Woman 41, and this is, I paid around $199 for it. So and the fair market value is $200. So I saved $1 on the fair market value. It's probably a 2.5 would be my guess. I don't know what he graded it at, but I'm guessing it around 2.5. So maybe 3, actually, looking at it. It's not as bad as I thought. But so that's Wonder Woman 41. And Wonder Woman 41, there's only 20 of them on the census. So it's a pretty rare book. That's why I've been trying to find it for a while. It's been one of the ones that has been a little bit challenging to get. Okay, so the next one, another early one. This is Wonder Woman number 32, and the fair market value on this is around $275. I paid $200 or $199. That was the lowest bid. So this one again it's like a nice golden age Wonder Woman. I just like these during the in the later 40s, they sort of got into these space orientated ones. So this is a little bit of that. So yeah, so this one on the census, there's 42 of these on the census. And as I was grading it around a 2.5, but maybe I was wrong. It's probably around a 3 or 3.5. So it's actually higher grade than what I was thinking, just based on the look of it. It's not too bad. The spine isn't as mangled as I thought it was, so it's quite good. So yeah, that's quite nice actually. So the next one, oops, it's really hard to open. Okay, so this one's interesting. So this is, actually, you can see how much he paid originally. He paid 35. He did well because I paid 100 for this one. This is Wonder Woman 65. And the fair market value on this is probably around 300. There's only 19 of these on the census, and I graded this at around a 3. So it's kind of interesting that he has his original price sticker on it. So it's kind of funny. You know how much profit they made on it. So he did well. He did really well. Wonder Woman books, even though the movie didn't do so well, have done really, really well in terms of going up in value. They're really hot. They're like a lot of people trying to do the same as me, trying to get these Wonder Woman collections. And it is a bit of a challenge. Wonder Woman has been one of those characters that has been undervalued for such a long time, and she's sort of coming into her own now. Okay, actually, he graded this one. The next one. This is number 34, and I graded this at a 3.5. He graded it at a 5.0. So my estimate was way off. It presents better than it looked like on the pictures. His pictures were not the greatest. So probably he's right. It is probably a 5.0. It is quite solid looking. It's really nice, actually. It presents really, really well. I wrote down what I thought it'd be worth, but if it's a 5.0, it's probably worth around 250. And I paid 99. So and this is actually the most common one on the census. There's 59 of these on the census. But still really rare. Some of the things that go for like if you're looking as Golden Age collector, for some reason, another thing that people often like to get are robot covers. I don't know. There's collectors out there that just focus on getting robot covers. And you can see there's a little robot right there. Okay. So it's kind of cool. It's kind of a cool cover. So again, this is Wonder Woman 34. Okay, next one. And you'll notice that the earlier ones have more on the census. And it's not because that, they're more likely to get graded. It's just that the later ones, the sort of the 60s to 80 range, are really rare. They're hard to find. Okay, so this one is 81. Speaking of rare ones, this is a rarely rare one. So this is, does he grade it? He paid $19 for this. I can't believe he got a really good deal originally. Okay, so this is Wonder Woman 81. I graded this at a 2.0, but I'm gonna rethink that. I think it's actually higher than that. It looks like maybe a 3. It is quite nice. I'm surprised that it looks so much better than it did in the pictures. Very, very clean looking. So yeah, so this one, I probably would say it's a 3.0, and I think even they are suggesting it's a 3.0. So I'm probably right in saying that. So this one, the 81, I wrote it down, is worth probably around 250 in a 3.0. And there's only 14 of these on the census. Really rare book, hard to find. Another thing that collectors look for are train issues. There's people that collect I don't know, trains and robots. Who knows why? I don't know. I like the trains too, but they are collectors that seek these train issues. So this is one of these great ones. There's a few Golden Age Wonder Womans that feature a train, and this is one of them. And it's a really rare book. Okay, a few more to go. It was a big collection, so hopefully this is interesting. Like, it's so weird that I have to individually open them up. Okay, so again, I know how much he paid. He paid $16 for this. He got a really great deal. I paid $100 for this one. So this is Wonder Woman 91, and there's only 17 of these on the census, and I figured this is a 3.0, but I might even raise that number. I would actually maybe say it's a 4.0 because it is quite solid. The spine, like the way the ticks looked in his pictures, looked way worse. They looked like cuts. They didn't look like ticks. These are more like ticks than actual ripping. So just his pictures were so bad. So he made it look worse than it really was. So this is Wonder Woman number, number 91. And there's 17 of these on the census. A 3.0 would go for around $100. So I paid fair market value for this. I saved $1 basically, because I paid $99 for it. So maybe it's, but a 4.0 would probably worth $150, I would guess, if it is a 4.0. So next one, just 3 left. Oh, this is a really great cover. I love these ones where they zoom in on her face. And this one is that Pandora box look. You can see like if I let the thing in the box escape, the world is doomed. Like Pandora box. I love the story of Pandora's box. It's actually the first creation story, if you know anything about history. So this is Wonder Woman 88, and this is like 1957. So it's like right in that atomic age. And I figure it's a 4.0, but I might have actually overgraded this one. I'm not sure about the spine. The spine's a little rough, but the face of it's really quite nice. So it's hard to say. I would say it's like 3.5, 4.0 would maybe be a good guess. I paid I think $100 for this one as well. And there's only 29 of these on the census, and the fair market value is around $200. So really great book. Just a really nice one, really rare. All these Wonder Womans are, as I said, the most common one was around 59 on the census. So, compare that to like Amazing Fantasy, 15, which has like 15,000 on the census. These are really rare books. They're, all under that 60 on the census. And that one that I just showed had only 29 on the census. So really rare. Okay, next one. So this is Wonder Woman number 47. And okay, they actually have the grading notes on the back. The grading notes say it's a 3.0. And what did I say? Let's see how good I was grading at. 47. I graded it at 3.5. So I graded it slightly higher. I was going by his pictures. So it was really hard to figure out based on his pictures. But pretty similar to what I was grading. And for a 3.0, it'd be around $300 for this book. I paid close to that. I paid something. I think it was like $200 actually. There's only 21 of these on the census. So pretty rare book. So for Wonder Woman number 47, just a really rare book. I haven't really seen this one go up for auction very often. So it was really nice to be able to pick it up. So he paid $90 for this. So he did well. I don't know when he bought this, but he did really well. So these seem to be from somebody's personal collection where they had collected Wonder Woman and they had bought them all back in the day and paid a lot less than we pay nowadays for comics, and he did quite well. So it shows that, you know, keep your comics, kids, because they go up in value. Okay, last one. Oh, and this is a very special one. So for those who know me, I'm Canadian, and this is a Canadian edition Wonder Woman, which makes it a little bit rarer than the American edition. So the way you can see it is whenever they make Wonder Woman, they'll actually simul-print them. Like they'll print them at the same time in the US and in Canada, often even at the same printers. Like it's the same place. So the Canadian edition ones, they just wouldn't print as many. They would print usually about 1/10 of the American edition, maybe even less. Often they wouldn't survive. So the Canadian editions are quite rare. And this one, I guess the guy originally paid $40 for it, so that's kind of funny to see. This one, in this grade, I'm grading it at 2.5, and I'm probably right on that one. That's probably a pretty good guess. There's a big rip here. You can see that. And that kind of makes it look like a 2.5. It's solid cover, very nice look presenting, but because of that rip, I would say it's a 2.5. There's only 37 of these on the census, and a 2.5, it would go for around 250. I paid 200, so I did okay. So I got a little bit of a discount off on that one. So that is the haul. I hope this has been interesting. I try to give a little bit more information because I knew what it was. Normally when I do these unboxings, I have no idea what's inside the boxes, which is kind of bad on my part because I'm buying too much. But this one I actually knew. I knew what was going to be inside, so I could give you guys a little bit more information than I normally do about the unboxings. These are actually pretty rare books, as I said many times in this video. It's great to get these Wonder Woman Golden Age ones, and my goal is to get that full Wonder Woman collection, and it's just the Golden Age that I'm missing out on right now. I have the bronze, I have the silver, and I just need that Golden Age. I'm missing about 35 books right now in my collection, so it's really close. And I have a lot of the big ones out of the way, but now it's just getting those filler issues. So I'm still working on it, and I'll keep you up to date. And once I get the full collection, I will do like this mega video where I'll show all the covers from 1 all the way up to 329. So it'll be a big video. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and check out my other videos. I think I'll link one of them somewhere around at the bottom. Okay, thanks again. Bye for now.